So it turns out that Bandit has a new sliding glitch in Rainbow Six Siege. Hey, what's up guys, Irishtail here, and in today's brief little video I want to showcase a pretty awesome little sliding glitch that Bandit has. And basically, the glitch itself is essentially taking advantage of a couple of systems in Siege. The first is the ability to toggle on and off your deploy, and also the placement range of Bandit. So as you know, when you deploy him, he sort of centers on the object and places it down. What a lot of people don't know is that actually it turns out that at a distance you can slide. So as you saw there, my character Bandit slides towards the barbed wire. It increases your speed. You're about it's faster than a sprint. This slide is super fast. It takes about a half a second off your sprint speed comparatively. Now what's awesome about this is with it you can also aim down sights pretty much instantly the moment you let go of the deploy button. As soon as I let go, I don't press anything else, the gun is immediately out. And because of that, you can take advantage of this slightly by crossing certain distances, getting your gun out and shooting. Now, why is this well overpowered? Well, the reason it's overpowered is as I discovered the other day in a platinum ranked game. Basically, I was playing a game and I came across a player doing this trick on Chalet. Now, I did a little bit looking around on Reddit and I actually found out that somebody has already made a video on this on Reddit. It's not quite a full video, I think it's just a GIF. But I will make sure to leave a link to that Reddit post because I saw the trick, I wondered what the fuck it was, went and had a browse on Reddit, and it turned out someone had actually seen it before and has even done his own little GIF on it. So like I said, I will leave a link to that in the description below, you can go check that out. But I'm going to sort of go through it now for you guys, sort of explain to you how it's done, then also show you some examples of how OP it can actually be. So obviously what you need to do is you need to go into your options first and make sure you've changed your controls. You need to have it so gadget deployment is on advanced, and then you need to make sure that you've got the gadget deployment on toggle. Basically what that means is once you get your gadget out, you have to hold down the button to deploy it, and the toggle means that you can let go of it at any point to immediately cancel the action. So then obviously all you need to do is when you need to get to a certain point to slide, you put down your barbed wire and you slide and shoot. Now obviously in this case it wouldn't seem too OP, but I'm about to show you now some tricks that I did with my friend Chris. But basically we tested it out in the map on Chalet, which was where the Reddit GIF is actually showcasing, just to show you guys how OP it is and how easily it can be abused. Similarly, this is the same spot that I was abused on, as I said, in the Platinum game. So I'll give you guys a look at it and you can form your own opinions on whether or not this is an OP glitch or whether it's just a slight little thing. Alright, so here we are on Chalet, and as you can see here, Chris is just setting up the trick. Now, you can obviously see this is all staged, so it's not going to be the same as winning a live game. You can obviously see the battery sticking out, but as you see there, when he deploys it, he slides right across my screen to the other side of the room. Now, obviously we were discussing the fact that I could still see him a little bit, his battery was still there, so we weren't sure, whether or not it was completely OP, because obviously you can actually still shoot, which I did test there, as you see, he can still take damage. But after a little bit of messing about, a little bit of moving, we actually found that he could in fact hide completely behind the pillar, and then he would slide out completely into view from being invisible with literally a second passing. Now that in itself is pretty OP, given that if it's a player with an amazing aim, they could just flick out to that side and shoot you straight in the head, and you have a very minimal amount of time to be able to react. Now obviously this is all just staged, but we sort of gave another example here, which is me doing the exact same thing just in the reverse. And on top of this, again, you could make it even more OP as I'm about to show. But generally here, I'm just testing it out, seeing the distance. But as you see, I move pretty much to the entire other side of the room, and with a little bit of a quick flick, I'm immediately facing the window to be able to shoot it and headshot whoever might be there or whoever might be coming through. Because of the speed that's involved with it and the placing behind the display case, you're pretty much a difficult shot regardless. So here we could imagine it almost as if it was in a live game. All I've sort of showcased here is there's a little bit of barbed wire on the floor just in front, so if they were to get through, they would be like a slow moving target. And then you sort of will see it in action right here. So essentially you can get ready, you're there, you hear an ash charge, so you assume somebody's rushing, you slide across and get pretty much an instant headshot. Now even with that, my aim wasn't completely fantastic, but generally speaking, had I been completely on point there, that would have been like an insta headshot. So you have to imagine this is kind of OP in the ways that it can be used, because you can abuse players that might not be expecting this fast movement. So it's kind of a nice little glitch. It's kind of not as OP as some of the other ones Ubisoft have had, but it does definitely give you this unfair advantage. Now, again, this is only a case on one map. I'm sure there are other locations you can use it on other maps. I didn't spend too long experimenting with it, because obviously I imagine Ubisoft are probably going to patch this out fairly soon. But in the meantime, it's something to watch out and maybe try yourself, because in a lot of regards, it's not a glitch that will get you banned, because it's simply just using the movement speed. It's one of the few glitches that I think Ubisoft wouldn't ban you for, although don't take my word on it, obviously they do take a hard stance with glitches, but generally speaking, it's a really nice little trick that you can use to sort of span a small distance very quickly. Now, I can imagine, again, like a lot of you guys are saying, it's not that OP, you can obviously track, but you have to imagine, if you're in a rush and you were, say, rushing that window, if somebody did that and you quickly scanned to that side, saw there was nobody there, jumped in, they could flick to that side pretty much like at the same speed like just slightly faster than you'd be able to react to, and they could kill you. So at the higher ranked games, this sort of thing could be really like overpowered, because you know, these are the types of players who have that flick aim, have the ability to shoot really quickly, really fast reflexes. So you know, it'd be interesting to see what you guys think to it. Do you guys think it's a really OP glitch, or do you think, you know, it's actually fine? You know, and again, you know, it might not even be a glitch at all. It might be something Ubisoft have had in for ages. We don't actually know, but it's pretty awesome. You could make use of it quite easily, like I said, with a good aim skill. So you know, it's an interesting idea. You guys feel free to try it out in your own custom games or in actual games, because again, I don't think you could be banned for it. But please don't take me seriously on that, because I might be completely wrong. But as I said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you actually managed to get some kills with it. I'd be really impressed with that, because obviously, you know, it's a very situational thing. It's only going to work in a few spots. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, obviously hit that like button. You can subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content coming soon. I also stream some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds as well as Rainbow Six Siege, so feel free to check that out if you want. Other than that, guys, though, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, the link to the original post in Reddit is in the description below. I do not take credit for finding this, simply just I found it on Reddit after I'd seen it, and I thought I'd showcase it for you guys. So feel free to head over to the Reddit page, give him a thumbs up, get him a bit more Reddit points. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.